Good evening, teacher, and welcome. The members of the group are Marcelo Borja, Madeleine Cano, Jamie Nola, Fabricio Paca, and Jose Paredes. And today we are going to state some characteristics of CBI and TBI. Let's start with CBI. CBI is learner-centered, not teacher-centered. It means that the teacher works as a facilitator and designer because he or she looks for an appropriate content which can be helpful and attractive for students, and the class is based on learners. And also CBI makes an assumption that learners learn best when they are given language in a meaningful contextualized form.
Another characteristic of AI is that the students play a more active role in the classroom, creating and participating actively in the construction of knowledge.
Okay, some of the other characteristics of CBI is that content is taught and learned in L2. Teachers and students are held accountable for content. And the students are primarily evaluated on content mastery because we obviously have to know the amount of knowledge that the students have of the content that we are going to teach.
Characteristics of TBI. One of the characteristics is that it provides opportunities for learners to focus not only on language, but also on the learning process itself, and it needs to introduce authentic text into the learning situation. What does it mean? One of the objectives in task-based instruction is that it should be based on a careful analysis on real-world needs of learners and the ability to communicate accurately and effectively in the most common English language activities they may be involved in.
Task-based instruction is focused on learning communications through interaction in the target language.
Okay, continuing with the characteristics about TBI, we can find that it boosts, in this case, creativity. Why creativity? Because even though all the in this case groups or maybe all the individuals in the class are going to have the same theme, they are going to be developing the tasks on in this case on their own. It means that they are going to create something unique. And another characteristic that we have is that it has its own procedure. What do we mean by this is that, for example, the other methodologies always or almost always follow the procedure or presentation, practice, and production, but this one, it has its own stages, which are, the first one is the pre-task, where we have to, in this case, give an introduction of the topic. Then we are going to have the cycle task, where we have the task itself, the planning, and also we have in this case, the report phase. Then the last step that we have is the language focus, where we have the practice and the analysis. As we can see, both the methodologies, CBI and TBI, have their own strengths. Also, they have their own weaknesses. But what we have to take into account when we are deciding which one we are going to use is all the needs, in this case, of the students, and also it is going to depend on the teacher of the way that he or she is planning the class. Now we are going to continue with a demo class. Thank you for your attention. Good morning, teacher. Today we are going to be presenting a CBI class, in this case with the topic Safe Water, which is a science class. So the objective for this class is that we are going to provide solutions to safe water. The agenda that we are going to follow today is first we are going to have the warm-up, then the presentation, practice, production, and at the end, the wrap-up.
Okay, good morning, guys.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, first, I am going to present some image that way they use water in my daily life, okay? So, in the first image, you can see a picture about water flowers. The second, I take a shower. I wash my dishes, I brush my teeth, I wash my clothes, and I wash my fruits and vegetables, okay? So, Jamie, how do you water in your daily life?
In my daily life, I use the water for take a shower, water the plants, and brush my teeth.
Okay, good. And Marcelo, you?
In my daily life, I use water to brush my teeth, to make the dinner, the breakfast, of course, and to do some other activities like wash our clothes, wash the vegetables, and something like that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now guys, you are going to get into pair, and you are going to read a short handout that is about the news of a drug that happened recently. Please read it, and then we are going to discuss.
Thank you.
Thank you. Read it, please. Okay, guys, now that you have finished the reading, we are going to see some of the new vocabulary that you could find there. And the first is electricity. Well, electricity is a form of energy resulting from the existence of charged particles, such as electrons or protons, either statically as an accumulation of charge or dynamically as a current. The second, please, Jamie, let me read it.
The land alongside or sloping down to a river or lake.
Thank you. The next, please, Fabricio.
Dredging is arrived when it severely lacks available water to the extent of hindering or preventing the growth and development of plant and animal life.
Thank you, Fabricio. The next, Madeline, please.
Dam lake. A dam is a bridge that stops or restricts the flow or of surface water to provide water for him.
Thank you, Madeline. Now, Jose, please. The last
Okay,
one.
river, a large natural stream of water flowing in a channel to sea, a lake, or another such stream.
Thank you.
Guys, now in order to check if you understand the vocabulary, I'm gonna send you the link, and that is Wordwall. In this case, you need to fill in gaps and need to complete the activity that is filling gap. Please check your cell phones. I'm gonna send you already. Okay, and you have 1 minute to complete this activity. Okay, guys. Now, in order to check if you understand the vocabulary that you acquire now, I'm gonna send you a link to complete the activity. This activity is a matching activity, and please check your cell phone because I'm gonna send you. And you have 1 minute to complete this activity. First, come to the front. All right. Now time is up, so we are going to check together. I'm gonna give you the first example. In the case of river, what do you think is the correct image to river?
The first one.
Okay, the first one, right? Now, in pairs, you are going to be at two teams, the first team and the second team. So the first team come to the front and complete two of those images that you can see, and the second team in the same way are going to complete the images with the words. So the team that don't make mistakes is the winner. So please come to the front, the first team. Each of you complete one word. Okay, and now the second team, please. Come on. Okay, now I'm gonna submit the answers. And everything is okay. So clap for you, please. Okay, you are the winners now. So
Now, guys, you are going to, I wrote the title, so you need to write the problems that you can find in the reading, okay? First, the first team must write in the first part that you need to write the problems that you identify in the reading, and the second team first need to write the new possible problems that you can think that is possible to arise. So, and then interchange. Okay, first please, first team, come to the front, and the second team, please write the new possible problems. Okay, the problems, the water center, the umbrellas have decreased, animals there, alright. Come on, my friends. Okay, one more review. Okay, electricity production is applied to that. Region. Okay. Did you come right this? Alright. If you need any other marker, you can write here. Okay. Let me check. Okay, I think that is all. You can take a seat. Okay. Very smart. The river is no longer a frontier. The run has become correct access. Okay.
Okay, students, in order to continue with the next activity, first you are going to exchange your partners. So one member of this team has moved to be member of another team, please. Okay, now you're going to receive some materials. And here in that piece of paper, you're going to first draw how you use the water, and then write some solutions to the problem that we saw previously. So you're going to write some solutions to save water. Please start. You have a couple of minutes to do that.
Water, what? Teeth. With a glass of water.
Okay, have you finished?
Yes, miss.
Yeah. Now, to continue, I'm going to ask you please to come here and explain your solutions and your picture. Go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, please explain to the rest of the class what you wrote and the solutions you. Yeah, you get.
Okay, in our draft, we can write different solutions about how to save water. In the first, we have wash your dishes in a bucket, collect rainwater, and also reuse water.
Okay, the next one is wash your teeth with a glass of water. Take short showers, because sometimes when we take a shower or something like that, people waste a lot of water. So it is important to save, because we need to take care of our planet.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
you, please come here and help.
Okay, so now that's the solutions that we found in this case is that we have to prevent water leaks. In this case, that we have to close every single faucet in this case in order to conserve water. Also, we have to we can brush our teeth with a glass of water. In this case, we are also going to save some water. We are not to lose the water. And remember that you can also take short showers.
Okay, some of the other solutions that we wrote are first, don't use hose, and second, wash your car with a bucket. If you had a car, it is properly to buy it with a bucket, because if you wash it with the hood, you are going to waste a lot of water, and it is bad for our planet.
Okay, thank you guys. Please take your seat.
Okay, so thank you guys. I really appreciate your posters. They are magnificent. Now, what I wanted to say to you is that, as you can see, there are so many problems when we do not, in this case, save water. As you can see, these problems can cause terrible situations in some countries where water is really a necessity. So now that we have seen all those topics, I'm going to ask you a question for each team in this case. So please tell me, the first team, based on everything that we have seen in the case, the problems that can arise, and also the solutions that you have provided, you are going to answer this question. Tell me, what solution would you put into practice in your daily life?
To reduce the waste of water, I am going to wash my dishes in a bucket.
We chose this solution because when we wash our dishes in a bucket, it helps us saving a lot of water, and if you do it with a water hose, it wastes a lot of water, and it is of bad environmental behavior.
Okay, thank you so much. And now the second team, what solution would you put into practice in your daily life?
Okay, we choose take short showers.
Well, the reason is because when we take a long showers, we waste a lot of water, so we need to try to control when we take a shower.
Okay, thank you so much. Those answers are really good. So please remember to put into practice what you have said. Thank you.